Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter, so I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home?
Hello, I hope you are all doing amazing. We are going to film a video of me editing a cinematic hype basketball reel in under 30 minutes. So we're going to see how that goes. I assume I can do it in 35 minutes, but I think depending on some of the effects I do, the render time might take some time from that. So it might be an hour if there are going to be a couple effects that I think might take some time to render. So I'm just going to cut that time and then still show after. I want to show you guys everything as much as possible. And the only things that I would cut are things where I'm not doing anything. I had my lunch, made some tea, and so hopefully that'll help me get into a good flow. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to explain a little bit of everything and then we'll start the 35-minute timer. The song that I picked out is a J. Cole song. I am hoping that it doesn't get flagged. If it does, if it gets taken down, I'm going to make another video. So that's the song. I mixed up a slowed version and then the regular version, hoping that it doesn't get flagged. But so you can see, I just have some tracks laid out here. This is what I usually would do. If I know I have a quick turnaround, I'll have the track picked out already and have an idea of what my full mix is going to look like.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter, so I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home?
So the thought behind this, the beginning, just a good simple shot at the beginning. And this is when things get crazy at the drop.
Who the fuck is you?
So here, I'm just gonna mark it red. From here to the green marker is gonna be a combination of flash cuts. I'm gonna do a collection of the player, some detail shots, player wipes, and then at this drop, like that, that part right there, I think I'm gonna do a match cut. We'll see. I haven't fully decided. Might do a match cut or like a rapid zoom type of effect into his dunk. I'm gonna do a dunk here where it's a warm up dunk. He did like this crazy dunk. I'm just gonna show you guys. It's like a 360 through the legs. It's one of the craziest dunks I've seen in person. So we're gonna add that, and then we're gonna do 1% speed, do some invisible effect, and then go into the actual edit. And then here we're just gonna freestyle. This will be probably the quickest part. I'm just gonna go through his highlights and see what we come up with. And then let's see, yeah.
Bitch or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home?
So just as context, I'm using highlights from a player from the 2024 season of the Sea Bears. This was our best player at the time, Justin Wright Foreman. Definitely one of the best players I've seen play basketball in person. This guy was insane. Yeah, I have a lot of good clips from his season. And the beauty is that I label and organize all my footage. So I just had to go through my old hard drive, search up his name, put him in a folder. And this is where I have here. So if you shoot sports, I recommend, even if you're not working for a team yet, you're just starting out, start labeling your footage, because there's going to be a lot of times where you might think of making an edit for a game you already filmed. And if you don't have your footage labeled, it's going to take you hours just sifting through all the footage, where if you label it, all you got to do is search up the play, search up the name, or whatever it is you're looking for. Okay, I think I'm going to start the timer now. So we'll do 35 minutes. The reason why I do 35 minutes, that's how I set, like when I work in 35-minute timers. So I'll set a timer for 35 minutes for a task and then hope to finish it by then. If not, then I add another one. I use this guy. It's a planner, productivity planner. It started. 34 minutes and 49 seconds starts now. Okay. I think there's like a dunk here that he did that I really liked. It was during one of his warm-ups. I think it'll be a good opener. Maybe this one. It's filmed in. Just want to see if it is filmed in 120. This could be a good opener. So we're gonna put that there. Fill frame. Slow it down. I think at the who. Right click on effects. Go to timer mapping speed. P on your keyboard. Bring out the pencil. I'm gonna slow it down. It was filmed in 120 frames per second, so you can slow it down 20% slower. Oh, I want it earlier actually, and I think
Who the fuck is you?
nice. And then I think I'm gonna add some movement here, maybe like a zoom in, and then I'm gonna put my slogan, which is to go film something you love today. We'll do some text stuff at the end, and then who the fuck is you? And then we're gonna speed this up. P on your keyboard, bring up that pencil to about 400%. Drag it, smooth it out. That looks ugly right now, but we're gonna clean that up. Either add an overlay, a flash, because he like barely made this dunk. It like just grazed. It was like a rim grazer, but we'll kind of hide it a bit. Okay, and then we'll do some flash cuts. I think since this was a wide shot, I'm gonna do a really close-up shot of his shoe. I have a really good shot of his Kobe's here. And sorry, the reason why these are pre-cut, I don't want you to think I had this video pre-planned. I made a reel for him that's coming out. So I just remember what clips I have, and obviously I've filmed it before. So I think we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 3, slow it down to 20, 1, 2. And then since we're gonna probably grain this up, we're just going to zoom in as much as we can, make it really feel like an extreme close-up. And then do a wipe here. I don't have any. Oh, I didn't import any wipes from my own wipe transitions. Let's do sports. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Another wipe here. Something. Oh, I kind of like this one. 3 frames again. 1, 2. Do on this one 2 frames. Like. And then we'll do a wide shot. Something that shows his face, I think. Maybe in one of his introductions. Where is he? Not a good shot. Maybe one of his sellies. I kind of want to save his good selly for the track though. For like when we freestyle a bit. Maybe this one. Because this one was good, but you don't really see emotion. No, I don't like that. I think we will do something that, because it matters, like especially for these flash cuts, like you want something that stands out, and this is one of his like craziest. He hit a half court shot. Here, let me just play it. Boom. I actually missed him here. I was trying to look for him, but this turned out to be such a sick shot. Maybe this one, and then I can save the solo one for the freestyle, so at least it looks different. It doesn't look like I'm repeating the same shot. And then same thing again, we're gonna grain this up, so it's okay if we zoom in a little bit. Yeah, see how it looks insane. Close. Do this. This is a shot of his tattoo. Do 1, 1, 1, 2. Assets. How are we doing for time already? Oh my god, bruh. I have 27 minutes left. I don't know. I'm cooked. I am cooked. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I got distracted. I think the time scared me a little bit. Let's do something creative for this one. So lights. Blah, 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 blah. Where's my favorite one? Not this one. Oh, this one. 2. Okay. This is. I think let's do him shooting. Maybe just a pretty one. So another tip for you guys when you shoot, make sure even if they miss the shot, if the shot looked pretty, I'd mark it still because you might use it. And this is what I'm doing right now. Like he missed this shot, but it's a really nice frame of him shooting. So find some use to it. And plus, if you're only going to use the part where he's pulling up, it doesn't really matter. Oh, sorry, I just slowed it down. Click Command J. Oh, Command J brings up the speed. Slow it down to 40% because it was shot in 60 frames per second. Okay, so I think we'll just do like a match cut type. We'll look for all his 3 points. This one. 1, 2, 3. I might just make it like a rapid zoom. 3, 1, 2, 3. This 1, 2, 3. And yeah, again, these are pre-cut because of the edit I made. That's why I'm able to just drag and drop them. Does he have any good middies? It's not bad. Now this is not really a match cut style, so I might do like a rapid, just like a rapid zoom. Let's do a dunk. because we're going to transition into a dunk, so that's not bad. And I'm gonna show you what I mean about the rapid zoom. So I go to effects, go to my essential. Where is my here? Go to my smooth zoom in. Take this all, drag that in. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. And then we'll do his crazy dunk here. The one that we showed earlier, the 360 through the leg, 360 East Bay type. What would you call it? Bro, where is it? Am I tripping? Oh, there. Tripping, I'm tripping.
Who the fuck is you?
I think I want the slowdown to happen around here. Whoa, chill. Like right there. So right click, time wrapping speed. This one we're definitely going to bring into After Effects. And then bring down to 1%. I don't think we're going to smooth it out because it's going to happen quick. Change the... Sorry, I think I've been talking outside of the mic. Change the time interpolation to optical flow. Come here, speed it up. And we're probably going to add a wipe here. I'm going to use the same one from here.
Who the fuck is you?
Nice. You know who put the city on. Pausing it while I drink. We're about 15 minutes in, I think. So this one, we're really just gonna be focusing on the good highlights. Alright. There's one where he cooks Teddy that I really like. And with the selling. Boom. We're gonna reset this. I think we'll do like let's see, what other sellies do we got? Excuse me, sorry. I think this will be a good opener. 40. Oh, whoops. Let's put that in earlier. Oops. Oh, forgot to resume. I don't know. I actually don't like that. I might do this one actually. 40. I gotta remind myself to talk. I don't want you guys to just listen to me. I mean, not have me say anything while I'm doing all this. Slow it down to 40%. Drag it. Okay, that one I don't mind. I think I want to do slow down right there. So as he goes through the legs, slow it down. And then speed up right here. Then I think we're gonna cut here, do a jump cut, another jump cut, and then there's like a little, so we're gonna do multiple jump cuts actually. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, I like it. I think I'm gonna change this to like a good looking shot just to like switch it up. Yeah, I like that. Then we're gonna bring this back a little bit and then we're gonna slow it down right there. You know, put the city on. You know, put the city on. And then we'll do like there's like a crazy play he did here. He like looks back at him. Boom. It's too good. This guy was so nasty. Okay. Then go add a wipe here. Sports. Do this one. Another jump cut. Oops. And then or be slowed down as he looks back at him. Do like 40%. Bruh. Okay, I need to close these because it's then we speed this back up to regular speed. I think we go into straight into like a celly. I think this is when we do this one right there. Ooh. Okay, maybe we are in flow state. What am I talking about? Then speed this up later. Just gonna put a mark there. Then we've been doing a lot of. Let's go into like a wide shot. Ooh. Yeah. So we're gonna speed this up 200 maybe. Smooth it out. This one, nasty. And slow it down to about 40 again. And speed it up right here. And then jump cut. Oh, yeah, I need to see that. City on. Oh, I think we do one of his screams here. 10 minutes. Getting kind of locked in. Sorry, guys. I won't be talking. I'm almost done this part. I think we do an in-game dunk to end it off. Get a good one. Oh, what night? Slow it down right there. The drop or at the hit, not a drop. And then jump cut to the celly. Then I'm gonna zoom in. I think I just wanted to show him. Put him on the left third. Yeah. All right, let's see the raw sequence. Raw sequence done. We have 10 minutes, guys. Wait, let me pause it for a second. Holy. Oh. Bro, can you focus? There we go. Oh, that's crazy. I paused it right at 9 minutes. Okay, let's just see what we look, how we looking like right now. How we looking like? The city on. Yeah, nice. All right, that's the raw sequence. Then once we're done the raw sequence, okay, we got 9 minutes. I don't know what I can do in 9 minutes, but we're gonna resume it. Okay, once that's done, now that our raw sequence is done, usually I will simplify sequence, editing tutorial. We're gonna do final cut, simplify that. And then let's do the grade first. Item, adjustment layer, put that guy in, and then add the Metri color. Once it's in Rec 709, go browse to Black Mamba. Where's Black Mamba? Nice. I think we're gonna go down to like 70. Yeah, you know, but city on. That time and really on. Pretty on. Nice. Okay, I think before we sauce up these ones, I think let's get this one out of the way. So, okay, so now what we're gonna do is cut this. We're gonna take the dunk, take that, right click. Oh, I wanna know when the flicker sound happens. So you're gonna take the sound with us, right click. Put something down to like 1% in Premiere Pro. You're gonna have to change it to pixel motion. So do that, right click, frame blending, pixel motion, and it'll look like it should. It's all smooth and stuff. It looks laggy right now because it's rendering. So what we're gonna do with this, I'm going to pre-compose the grade and the layer. Take our rotoscope, stickman with the brush, rotoscope this guy, clean her up, trying to calm me, and then invert it and freeze it. Oh wait, I already messed up, guys. I don't need to do it for the whole thing, so we're gonna have to undo. Just gonna do it from here to like here. Give me some room, because this is where like the flicker happens. So I'm gonna want it to flicker there. Then let's try this again. Rotoscope, clean her up. To do this, you have to hold Option, I guess Alt for Windows, to do the red, to like subtract. And then to add, that's the default. Remember to click invert, select freeze. And after that, composition, see how it looks. Looks good. And then we're gonna isolate the layer. Press this circle here, generate fill layer. What After Effects is gonna do is it's gonna create a fill layer for you. So then it looks like nothing was ever there. We're at a minute 30 left, about a minute 45, and then we'll do another 35, and then we should be finished by if we do another 35. I finished my tea. Excuse me. Question is, my camera gonna last? And just like that, see, disappeared. And After Effects is gonna render. Going to take that fill layer. I'm gonna put this on top so it's all together. I'm honestly an After Effects noob still. I have been trying to get used to it, but kind of a noob. Come on, finish rendering, please. 3, 2, 1. So timer is up. That's the first 35 minutes, and then we're going to do another one. See how that goes. Still rendering. 30 more frames. I'm just gonna pause this for now. Don't want it to take up our time. No. So we have a problem, guys. What happened is my max space, I used it all up. Because that's where the screen recording is going. So what we're going to do is we're just going to clear some space. No, no, no. Okay, so we're in part 2. Let's do this 35 minutes. So what we're going to do is we have that flickering sound. So we're going to take the fill, but first delete the roto and then go to the fill one. Hit the opacity, 0. And do like 40, 20, 1, 0. Right now we're just keyframing it to kind of glitch around. Nice. And then what we will do is take these guys, recompose it. First, we're going to add, I have Brian Del Mata shake sauce. We're going to use that. I think we use smooth hands. See how that looks. Just add some movement to it. Not enough. I think we'll have to do maybe shaky. Oh, whoops. No, that looks too much already. Okay, I like that. Then maybe we'll just add like a scale in. Ease it, select both frames, and then just press 2. And then here we're going to add that chromatic aberration. I like to have distortion at 0.1, radio blur at 5, chromatic saturation 0. Now my Mac is struggling. It is struggling. And then I think when it's flickering, what we're gonna do is add an adjustment layer. Maybe if I add a tracery, and what we're gonna do and then font scale, do like 9 of thickness. I want it to look really subtle. And then center marker, make it like teal, and then bounding box, same thing, like teal. Border thickness 0.1, almost like they're not there. Now what we'll do, maybe since I kind of want it to move, or maybe no, let's do key color. Then key color, change it to, oh, that's sick. Might be a little too much though. Low, do star. Nope, let's do sequential still. Okay, I think we're actually gonna get gone for most of this and then have it come back at the very end. Yeah, nice. All right, happy with that. See what we have.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through road, they Peter, so I'm really on. Your bitch a die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really on? Nice. I like it. Okay, so first things first, I'd like this. Use my flicker from my kinetic.
Who the fuck?
Nice.
Who the fuck?
Flicker in, add like a aperture. That's, yeah, turn that down to about negative 15 decibels. Nice. Then with my linear zoom effect for my essentials, effects, and transitions.
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is
Then we're gonna duplicate this. And what we'll do, we're gonna do our slogan, go film something you love today. I think if anything, actually,
think we're gonna go with minimal, like almost like you can't see it. And then what we're gonna do, wait, what do I have this? Oh, it's just to scale this up. So we're gonna take that just so it's all the same. How about this? Let's just have them all in the middle. Go. Love will be the middle. And today will just be here. We'll make this red. Something in you looks weird. Why is it? Okay. So we're gonna have this. We're gonna use my flicker. Set. Nice. I like it. And then some grain assets from Esco that we're gonna add. See how those look. Let's do this one. Frame. Change the hard light. I think I only want it for this and for this. And I kind of want to add more of a zoom in here, so I'm also gonna add the linear zoom here. And then I honestly might turn this up to like 150. And then let's see how that looks. Oh wait, I'm also gonna add a grain fill frame. Let's just see how that looks. Render it. We're almost done though, because I'm not gonna do too much with like the highlights part, because I just want to let the highlights speak for itself and just have the hook to be the ones that's like affects focus, because that's what you want the audience to kind of be like, whoa, like what did I just watch? And then they kind of get a chance to just take in what they're watching with the highlights part, where there's not too much happening. They can just focus on what's going on the screen. Where with this, it catches their attention and makes them keep watching, and then let them breathe and enjoy the video. Nice. And I think here I actually want to add like a shake. So I'm going to use one of my shake presets. Let's bring in adjustment layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use one of my favorite shakes. It's called the Twitch shake. 5 frames. Just see it rendered. It's not. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Forgot I had that. Kind of want to add like some flashes throughout these guys. So we're going to do flash orange in. Too much. I think I'm just going to do for the first 3. I'm going to do a flash neutral out for this one. Okay, yeah, because I want that inverted look for that. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to make this black and white. It's going to add more contrast to it. Oh, and I'm going to add my ramp flicker effect. See, some people won't like this, but I like stuff like this. It's like a little crazy, but I try to keep it down. But yeah, put the city on. Okay, and then again, we're not gonna do too much on here. Why can't I zoom in? Hello? Just make sure color looks fine. I think this can use a bit of extra whites. Bring down the black. This one for sure. Okay, 14 minutes. Think what we'll do here, add some flashes on the jump cuts. Just add some flair to it. Oh shoot, I have to nest it. Since there's a time remap effect on it, it's not reading where the actual out points is. There we go. So I don't know when my camera died, so I might not have audio for a chunk of it. Good one. I should have just recorded audio the whole time. But anyways, wherever it left off, I have 10 minutes left. So we're gonna see where we're at. We're pretty much close to being done. Just have to do maybe some touch-ups and then add sound design for some of the parts, and then we're good. Let's see where we're at.
Who the fuck is you? Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through road, they Peter, so I'm really on. You bitch a dot trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really on? Who the fuck is you?
Nice. I think we cooked. This can definitely be a post. So for the intro part, I'm just gonna add some layering sounds, a crowd sound. This basically sounds like crowd ambience. that is kind of with like a low pass filter. And then I'm gonna do a camera shutter effect. I have one that has like a bunch. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm tripping. And then to top it off, I'm gonna do a camera flash. Turn this down a bit. Too much. Turn this up. Turn this down a little bit more. A little too much. Nice. And then we switch to like an actual crowd sound here. Oops. And honestly, so if I had like the time, I would add even like the play by play where it's like, oh, right from and with a 3, things like that for sound design. But they're all over YouTube. Actually, I have them in my old age. Old hard drive, but I didn't think of bringing them in. But that would be one thing if you're making an edit like this, especially if it's like a highlight for a player. Adding those play by play announcements is key. It adds so much to the videos. Let's add a whoosh here. Think I'm gonna let the music be the effect for this. And then add a swish here. Another whoosh. Maybe let's do like a fabric whoosh. Too late. Since he's kind of like spinning around him, there's like fabric flaps that I could, yeah, do another one here. Do like a back to back. And then do my on your left whoosh here again. Kind of want to show that we're going to another scene. And here we're gonna do like a hit to slow-mo. Too late. Oh, that's better. And then the whoosh, this one. Now here I want to add like a shutter. Let's do this one. Do like a deep whoosh when he dunks. Match it with the dunk. Yeah. Okay. 2 minutes left, and I think we're done. So yeah, what we came up with. Nice. Happy with how this turned out. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out despite the technical difficulties with my camera dying. I'm sure we didn't miss out on much because I remember noticing when it was 15%. So regardless, I'm going to try and show as much as I did. If I had to fully cut off that part, I'll make sure it wasn't anything important. But yeah, this is an hour edit, I would say. It's a bit tough with the pressure of like, I think I'm really trying to keep it in under. I mean, I was wanting to keep it under 35 minutes for sure. But the more I thought about it, I knew it was impossible because of the couple effects that I was doing. I think the biggest one was the dunk part where I did the content aware disappearing effect. I knew the rendering was going to take forever. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish I could show my face right now, but yeah, my camera is dead. But yeah, if there's any more other videos that you guys would like to see from me, things that you guys want to learn, just let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate all the support so far with my YouTube. I know I just started out this year, but the love and support I've been getting is truly motivating me and inspiring me to make more of these videos. So till next time, go film something you love today.